What's up, folks? JayborinoPlays here. This is Lord of the Clans, custom campaign for Warcraft 3 created by Outsider Z. Download link in the description. Chapter 2, Lethargy of the Orcs. Now that Thrall has fled the grip of Blackmoor, he wanted to find his orc brothers. Taratha showed him where the internment camps were, but she wanted him to find free orcs. Unfortunately, she couldn't exactly locate these free orcs. Thrall chose the path to one of the camps furthest away from Durnhold. He was excited. What would it be like to see so many orcs all in one place? Would they be able to understand his speech? He had a good feeling, so he traveled all the night in hope of finding his people. The camp cannot be much further away. I will find a good place to rest and search for it tomorrow. Silence before the storm. Find a good place to rest. Find the internment camp. Thrall must survive. Very tempting to backtrack just to look for stuff. Probably not gonna do that. Nope. Let us continue. We still have Stormbolt. We have a point. What else can Thrall get? War Stomp and Rage. Increases Thrall's attack rate and movement speed. Well, the stun is good. That's only if he's surrounded, though. We already have Stormbolt. I'm gonna go with Rage. Let's go with Rage here. Autocast probably not necessary right now. How much mana is it? Only 40 mana. That's good. All right, so let's look around. Forest Trolls. Forest Trolls invading the village. Oh wait, so we actually have to click it on himself if we want to do that. Maybe autocast is the right way to go here. Get him, Thrall. Get him, Thrall. Good job, Thrall. Okay, so there's Forest Trolls. There's something in that cage. These beasts seem to be willing to help me. I should free more of them. Timberwolf. Okay, cool. So let's rescue 5 wolves. Revenge of the wolves. They're coming for you. The wolves are coming for you. All right, well, let's look around for the wolves. I'm going around back here. It doesn't seem like there's anything. Again, I'm just trying to be thorough. It seemed like there was a small secret to find in the last mission, so, you know, we'll look around for stuff like that. Just neat little Easter eggs. I've also been playing Outsider Z's StarCraft 2 campaign, Shadow the Xel'Naga, with a viewer, Deltron Live. It's a co-op campaign. It's actually really, really fun. So I can kind of see the similarities between both. They're very narrative-driven because they're both based off books. Pretty neat stuff. Pretty neat stuff. Thrall lead the way. Go. I guess autocast that Rage. We want them both attacking Thrall, and then we'll go in with the Forest Wolf after. Oh, he can cast it on his allies, too. That's great. It says increases Thrall's attack rate by 30% and movement speed by 20 seconds, but yeah, we're able to cast it on our buddies here. He's going to run out of mana real fast if he casts that too much, so we want to be a little careful. We don't want to have to wait around for mana or anything like that. Give me some more wolves. Give me those wolves. Yes! Revenge of the wolves. Another... Ooh, this is a big one. What you got for me? Ah, giant wolf. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. All right, wolves. Hit this shit. Okay, great.
Let's get on with it.
Anything back here? We did get a Tome of Strength. That's fantastic. At some point, Thrall is probably going to change from a grunt-like character into a shaman, though. So maybe all of this will just get reset as he becomes intelligence-based. I don't know. Anyway, it looked like my big giant wolf there crit there for a moment. That was pretty good. Okay, again, as long as Thrall is tanking, we're in good shape. Here's probably our 4th and 5th wolf, unless one of these contains an orc of some kind.
Yes.
Rescue those wolves. Wolves, attack the huts. Revenge of the wolves. Great, okay. Oh, another giant wolf, too. I always destroy the extra huts, and they very rarely, if ever, have anything in them. Both in the main campaigns, like the actual official Blizzard Warcraft 3 campaigns, and then also custom campaigns. Pretty much never have anything in them. Alright, so this area is just infested with trolls. Looks like we can cross this river. Again, let's lead with Thrall. Lead the way, buddy. I guess Stormbolt one of these. Don't you be putting my giant wolf into a net? How dare you? I will hit you with a... I don't know what this is. Are we throwing a hammer? Yeah, it throws a magical hammer. Interesting. Rune of Healing, I might just leave on the ground. We can always backtrack and get it. We don't need it right now. Alright, well, we will destroy this hut. Because it might have something we want. Come on, hut. All right, have nothing that we want. Can we fit through these trees? I'm thinking no, but let's check. Nope, okay. Where to next? We want to go down and around for sure.
Yes.
Let's Stormbolt the bigger one. I'm thinking War Stomp probably would have been the better choice here, because we're fighting groups of 2 and 3 trolls at once. Thrall's health regen is okay. If I could get him like a Ring of Regen, that'd be really, really good. We still have the Cloak of Shadows. We don't really need it right now. We're getting to the point where we might want to backtrack. Do have a point. Let's not forget about that. Yeah, sure. We'll get War Stomp. We'll get level 1 and everything.
The spirits are
Boots of Speed is good for him. I mean, he's a grunt, so let's backtrack just a little bit. My wolves don't need healed, but let's go back and heal Thrall with this Rune of Healing. There we go. I'm having trouble verbalizing why I like this campaign so far. I guess it's just I'm very used to very intense macro missions from the past few campaigns.
Yes.
Very good stories, but very, very intense macro. And now, again, this is very much narrative-based, and it feels different. It feels like these weren't made specifically to overtly challenge the player. While they may become challenging later, they don't feel like they were meant to be like super, super challenging. It just feels different, which I like a lot. Let's War Stomp here. Stun that, keep that Shadow Priest stunned. That's the Berserker, actually. Either way, the Shadow Priest is gone. Get rid of the Berserker. Find a good place to rest. All right, cool. So we've done that. And killed a bunch of trolls while we were at it. A nice place. I will rest here for a while. You, get out of there. Get his things and bring him to the camp. Plenty of food here. We'll eat well tonight, lads. Well, look here. Stole all this, didn't you? I'm keeping this one. Come off it, Halt. You can have the food, but you know that everything else we find here we'll have to report. And what if I don't? What are you going to do about it? It's what I'm going to do about it that ought to concern you, Halt. Bind his hands and look what else he got with him. Books and letters, Captain. Don't suppose you can read, can you? I don't think so. Let's take him to the camp. We're being interned. Am I being detained? Am I being detained? Officer, am I being detained? Wait a minute. He looks familiar somehow. They all look the same to me. Too bad none of us can read. I bet these papers would tell us a lot. Stop daydreaming. The camp is just ahead. I wonder how challenging it was to make sure that these units stayed in this particular formation as they walked. I feel like it would have been a pain in the ass. What about the wolves? Send the wolves in to save him! Okay, I don't think they do too well against this group of stuff. Stop, Greenie. You might not understand it, but I'll tell you anyway. If you get too close to those guards, they'll attack you, so you better stay with your own kind. Okay, well, we've certainly found the internment camp now. Don't try to flee, talk to the orcs.
I am.
Okay, well, this is marked, so that's probably where we're going to go later. Let's walk around and talk to these fellas. I greet you. Where'd they catch you? You weren't raised to speak Orcish, I can tell. You're right, I was raised by humans. They taught me only a little Orcish. I was hoping you could help me learn more. Raised by humans, eh? Hey, Krakus, come over here. We got ourselves a good storyteller. Alright, Shaman, tell us another one. Please, I mean no insults. I'm a prisoner like you are now. I've never met any orcs. I just want... So you want to meet your people? Well, you've met us. Now leave us be. feel like Blackmore would be pretty pissed. I mean, we've escaped. He'd be pissed with us, but he'd be pissed that we were put in another internment camp. Try somebody else. Okay, let's... Oh, here's a shaman down here. Soulless, afraid, and ashamed. This is what they did to us. And if we could be rid of it, our hearts and spirits might return. I'm listening. Oh yes. Once before, we were the proud battle-hungry horde. We were individual clans. And in those clans were those who knew of magic, of wind and water, of sky and land, of all the spirits of the wild. We called them shamans, and until the emergence of the warlocks, their skills were all we knew of power. Did all of you lose the desire to fight? No, there are still orcs like you. You could flee and find them. The walls have tears, and the guards do not care. But it is not our strength that prevents us from doing it ourselves. We do not have the desire to flee. You are the newly captured orc? Yes, my name is Thrall. Then Thrall, you had best know that the commander of the encampments is coming for you. Blackmore. I should have known that he would find me sooner or later. You will have to go now. The guards will be distracted at the thought of the commander's coming. We will create a diversion. Go now. Find the orc Grom Hellscream. Second escape. Find your belongings. Flee southeast through the exit. All right, let's go. The poor orcs. They're all gonna die. No, I've escaped. You don't have to all die. This is very depressing. Well, we've escaped. There wasn't another way to go, was there? There was... No, we can't go down this way. This is our only way out. Okay, we have to go this way.
Yes.
I think we're making it through here. Yeah, the orcs actually sort of won. It's not nighttime, so we can't easily escape here.
Yes.
What's going on? Oh, here's our gear. Let's come on down here. There's one fellow here. I think we can handle him. But it's not nighttime, so we can't hide. It seemed like there was an escape route behind the prison to the southeast. Find a safe place. Alright, how about this? Magic hammer to the face! Do we want to level up Stormhammer next, or maybe War Stomp? It's really hard to say. They're both good abilities. I like the Magic Hammer because it can hit air units. It's really effective against heroes and things like that. Anyway, this certainly seems like the way to go. Our wolves, yes! Come to me, my children. We are one with the wild. This fits Thrall. I mean, this is very fitting for Thrall. Again, I haven't read the book, so I don't know how, I assume it's very similar in the book, but this is very fitting for Thrall. You know, he can summon the spirit wolves later because he's a shaman. Anyway, let's get in there. I think what I'm going to do is stun the High Priest because it's healing everybody. Let's just get in there with our wolves. I'd like to move in with Thrall. Let's just War Stomp here. And then we're going to stun the High Priest again. Oh my god, he's casting Inner Fire on the trolls. So I probably could have just run by these folks. I'm really hoping that we're going to be able to get some sort of reward for this. We got something, a Scroll of Healing. Well, that just, it pays for itself in that specific sense where, we spent some health to get it, and now we're done there.
Yes.
So there's Riflemen up there. This also seems like possibly the way we want to go. I probably should not be bothering killing every single one of these enemies, but I am. Let the big wolves get in there.
Let's get on with it.
Rune of Lesser Healing we don't need right now. Again, the fact that we have these wolves with us is very, very fitting for Thrall, in my opinion. Let's back up. Let's back up. Let Thrall in there. Go ahead and Stormbolt the Shadow Priest. These small wolves do not need to be the ones that are attacking. Back up. Back up, buddy. We'll probably go back and use the rune after this. Thrall, can you just hit this guy? Okay, back up, friend. My big wolf is going to kill the Shadow Priest, and there's a Rune of Mana, too. That's good. Thrall certainly needs that. Friend? Friend? Okay, we saved him. Keep our wolves alive. Let's head back and grab this Rune of Lesser Healing. It's not going to heal as much as I think we need, but that's okay. That's not bad. Maybe I should have held on to that scroll instead. There are these two riflemen. They do piercing damage. What kind of armor do we have here? Heavy. I think piercing does more to heavy. I think it does. There's some barrels here, so there hopefully is going to be some better gear. I like the. It seems like we're getting incremental gear upgrades, like one or two pieces of decent gear per level, from what I can tell.
Let's get on with it.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we get. Gloves of Haste is very good. Gloves of Haste is very good because it scales its percentage. I think it's like, what, 15% increased attack speed, which means that no matter what level you are, 15% now isn't nearly as much as what 15% would be at level 10 or level 15 or whatever the max level would be. So, again, it scales very well. Have I checked what's back here? Were there enemies back here? Ah, okay, I'm glad I looked. Tome of Intelligence, Thrall can certainly use that. See, this is why I'm checking in all these little crevasses. There's a Tome of Knowledge down there, too. That's a +1 all stats. It's possible that it's all stats and a Manual of Health. I think it's just 1 all stats, though.
Yes.
That was great. Okay, and again, this is why we look everywhere. That was 100% worth it. That's because we swung up left first before we checked down in these areas and over here. Alrighty, let's continue. Where's Thrall?
For honor.
I kept the unit formations on. They seem to be doing fine. This poor wolf might die, but we'll do our best to keep these wolves alive. We have another undiscovered optional quest, and what are we really doing right now? We found the belongings. We're finding another safe place, I suppose. Let's continue. There's a tower. I suppose let's just go for it. Thrall's doing a huge amount of damage to the tower. Our wolves doing okay damage too. Oh no! Oh no! Oh well, that wolf's. Sorry, wolf. I should have known it would attack the weakest one. I'm taking the time to just scour this whole area just because there's just sort of tomes sitting around. Again, is this the Thrall that we will be using for the whole thing? Because if we improve his stats here, will those stats carry over if he converts into the Shaman, the Shaman from the later parts?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't really want to go up there yet then. Hey you, stop right there. Nobody gets past us just like that. Mean troll. Exactly, you have to pay us 2,000 gold coins first. And in addition, bring us a fresh human. Well, I have nothing of what you want, but I hope you will agree when I offer you my axe. Thrall, just kill them. This makes no sense, Volbeer. These trolls got rid of all of our customers. Let's commit suicide. Wait, someone is coming. What are you, hostile trolls again? No, certainly not. We are goblins. We are masters of this port. Are you a paying customer? Are you not? And you are a paying customer. Are you not? I need a boat. I have to get to the other side of the lake. A boat, sure, but there is one problem. What is that? Well, the trolls you might have met were part of a larger gang. They visit us every day and ask our customers to leave. They destroy our boats and steal our resources, too. If you get these resources back, we could fix this boat for you. The amount we need is 12 units of lumber. Something happened with the cinematic, by the way, if that's not clear. I will see that you get them. It's because as we moved back...
I am the warchief.
Oh, well, there's those. My wolves are still alive. That's good. I think Thrall just killed them all. Gathered 12 bundles of lumber. Yeah, something went... It's like as I was moving towards this camp, I ended up backing up because I wanted to come up in this direction when I realized that a cinematic was about to happen. And then I think that kind of screwed up where Thrall was in the cinematic. Anyway, we got him. We got one piece of lumber, so we got more. I was kind of afraid some of my wolves were just going to be dead in that situation. But we seem to be fine. We still have those gloves of haste, which will be real nice. Boots of speed, which are real nice. Let's swing around up in this direction. There might be something back here.
Let's get
Can Thrall fit back there? Another cinematic. Hello? Anybody there? I am here. What happened to you? Those monsters. They took my children and my eyes. You have to get the kids back, please. Well, alright. How many children are there? Where can I find them? 4. They must have brought them to the old ruins behind the woods. Please hurry. Little Daniel must be dreadfully afraid. They took my kids and my eyes. That's one of the most horrifying things I've ever heard. Rescue the 4 blind children.
For honor.
I'm assuming it's up in this direction. Didn't I have an extra wolf? Did it die? No, it's back there. Okay.
The spirits are restless.
This certainly seems like the right way. Let's check over here. You gotta check in all these little areas. There might be something we're looking for. Some small instances where the pathing, because of the unit formation, might kind of screw up. You get into smaller areas like this, but not a big deal. All right, let's get going.
For honor.
Oh, it's Kobold.
Yes.
Let's get in there. I don't stand for Kobold. Kobolds? Kobold? All right, let's swing on down here. There's probably a kid in one of these. Stupid candles on their head. Oh, these have a lot of health. Or maybe it's just my Timberwolf just isn't doing much damage. I'm trying to move him. Just ridiculous. We'd have to move Thrall first and then move the Timberwolf, and it's very slightly annoying. But that's okay. Our Direwolf has Roar. I need to be using that. I didn't realize that was a separate unit.
Let's get on.
All right, one child. Didn't she say there were 4? Scroll of Healing we'll hold on to, because we're going to want to use that later. Please move. Okay, and we'll see what this blind woman gives us.
Let's get on.
They took my children and my eyes. Oh, that's horrible. It's horrible just thinking about. All right, let's swing on over in this direction first. You, Timberwolf, just back up. Let's go ahead and, well, I would roar. Roar. Fountain of Mana.
The spirits are restless.
All right, you 4, come on up here. Oh god, they have little little acid bowls full of heads. That's creepy as fuck. Okay, another kid. Oh, a Rune of Healing too. Let's bring these Timberwolves up here. That's why we're holding on to the scroll.
Let's get on.
Come on, Thrall. There you go.
The spirits are restless.
Okay, there's another kid. Look, they're like capturing kids. They have bowls full of heads, but they have a bookshelf with a little seat.
Yeah.
That's what they do in their spare time. They just hang out and they read books. Are the kobolds really so bad? Yes, they are. They're terrible. All right, let's get on in here. There's a Geomancer. Timberwolves just don't lead the way. We will follow up with the Timberwolves. They don't contribute nearly as much damage either. It's very tempting just to leave this point on Thrall just because I know it would bother people, but let's go ahead and assign it. I think I'm going to go ahead and get Stormbolt.
The spirits are restless.
Cool, so that's all the kids.
Yes.
Little Daniel, or whoever it was, doesn't have to be deathly afraid anymore, because we're the best kind of hero. And it's because she's blind, she can trust us. Get it? The blind family. Timmy? Here. Jimmy? Here. Harry? Here. And little Daniel? Here too. You have all? Yes, and I thank you, noble knight. I want to give you something in return. Here, take this potion. A potion? That's fine. What is it? Potion of strength. Oh! Okay. Was that... It wasn't a status effect. I expected it to be a status effect. It seemed like I just picked it up, drank it, and it gave me a strength boost. Alright, that was great. Never mind, I take it back. Your potion is wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, friend blind lady. I'm sorry about your eyes. Ugh. All right, let's swing on up here. Let's go find us some more lumber. Probably up in this direction. Well, there's a bunch of lumber. Lead the way, Thrall, because only you can pick up the lumber. We still have our Scroll of Healing, which I'm probably going to want to either use, basically shit or get off the pot with it by the end of this mission. Boom! Oh, that does a nice amount of damage now. It's just his mana pool is pretty small. It does, you know, it costs the same as War Stomp. I think I made the right choice. Holy shit! Look at this fatty loot. Rune of Mana?
Yes.
We'll leave that right now. We don't need to use it right away. We can use that on our way back. Keep going, Thrall. Smack this guy in the face with a hammer. Ooh, instant kill. Instant KO. Rune of Mana, Rune of Greater Healing. We don't need all these runes. Tons and tons and tons of loot here. I like it. Oh, Murlocs. All right, hit him with a hammer. War Stomp as well. It was kind of superfluous. I mean, I understand it stunned the smaller ones, but I had already had the bigger ones stunned, so that probably wasn't the best. And a Fountain of Health. We don't need all this stuff, but that's fine. Let's just go ahead and break these. I feel like the loot, quote-unquote, of this area is the fact that there's a fountain. That's pretty good. We'll break their huts to see if they give us anything. I'm sad that I lost a Timberwolf earlier. Again, I mean, they're just there to add a little bit of extra damage. If they die, I mean, they're kind of expected to die, so it's not that big of a deal. But I am one with nature. I am Thrall. I need to learn how to work with nature instead of just, you know, carelessly sacrificing it for my bidding. Okay, great. More lumber. So we need 12, and here's 8. Or we have 8 total, rather, I should say. Get out of the way.
The warchief. Yeah.
I mean, it's no fault of this campaign. It's absolutely Blizzard. I really wish they just made it like with the gold coin pickups and the lumber pickups. Why not just allow you to have any unit pick them up? You have to know. You have to pick it up with a unit that has an inventory. Why? Who knows? Hit him with the thing. Boom. All right, get in there, dire wolf. I would roar, but we absolutely don't have to. Okay, there we go. Again, I feel like I'm playing... It's not quite like a point-and-click adventure, but it is a neat little thing. Let's turn that on. Let's go ahead and hit the Troll Warlord with a hammer. Orc meat, good, very good. It's Beta Oida. Get him, Beta Oida. Or not, don't... No, don't get them Beta Oida. We want to get Beta Oida. There we go. Lumber, lumber. There's all 12. Let's break these. Nope, nothing in them. And it automatically takes us back. That's wonderful. Back so fast. Do you have the lumber? I have it. But did it really have to be so much? You're right. The boat needs only 10, but we thought we could let you collect more. You were looking for it anyway. They played us! Now get to work. The goblins played us. Sure, sure. Does anyone else find it weird that they were literally about to kill themselves before we showed up here? I understand they're like a little boom squad, and that's what they do. They're like the Goblin Sapper model, and they blow themselves up. But isn't that just a little horrifying that they were just like, we're trapped back here, let's just kill ourselves. Done. You will have to sail alone, but don't be afraid. The technology in this boat is so advanced that it can find the way on its own. Unfortunately, it knows only this single route because of this. It's good enough if it brings me to the other side. Do we get to bring our wolves? They did say only you. I don't really understand the purpose of why they had to explain that it can only take one route. I don't know. Oh, this is the internment camp we were in earlier. I'm glad these folks survived. Do you see him here? No, Lieutenant General, I don't. Then perhaps it was not Thrall. We did find some things he had stolen. Strange thing is, only these letters are here now. The rest we were storing outside suddenly vanished. Give them to me. Letter, I wish I could talk to you instead of just sending these letters. I see you in the ring and my heart breaks for you. Oh no! Oh, he's gonna find out about Taratha. Harder and harder to find time to write. Our master demands so much of both of us. I heard that he beat you. I'm so sorry, my dear friend. You don't deserve. Taratha. Search the encampment. Now. Cool. That was a great mission. Again, not ultra challenging, but I feel like I'm having a great time. I'm having a really fun time playing these. And it's not that I'm making an excuse for it not being challenging. I sort of prefer the non-challenge. I mean, I enjoy playing challenging things. I like it mixed in, right? So like looking back on Tomo Raiders campaigns, most of those were like horribly challenging. Chernro's campaign was a little easier. I didn't play on hard mode, and now we're finally playing something. I feel like I'm getting engaged into this story. There's a good amount of cinematics. They're very well done. The missions are very well designed. You know, we didn't struggle with fighting our way through forest trolls to gather lumber, but I had a good time doing it, and that's really what matters most to me. So yeah, I would recommend this campaign for sure. Go ahead and pick it up for yourself if you don't want this spoiled. Make sure you play it yourself before you watch the series. But I'm having a great time, and it may get harder, it may not. You know, it's not about the difficulty in this campaign. I feel like it's much more of a narrative-driven campaign, more of an adventure-style campaign, which is really fantastic. Alrighty, well, hey, this has been JayborinoPlays. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.